Hello, this content creation and engagement presentation is prepared for Shinzen Japanese Garden. The creators are Ana Cabrera, Jonathan Huerta, Rosa Garcia, Teresa Zamora, and Destiny DiMaggio. Let's begin. Shinzen Japanese Garden's mission is to create and grow a North American Japanese garden that truly engages and inspires the community. It is more than just a garden. It serves as a cultural hub where visitors can experience the beauty of Japanese traditions, find moments of mindfulness, and develop a deeper appreciation for nature and art. In the short term, Shinzen aims to raise $50,000 by December 31st. These funds will help support cultural programs, seasonal events, and essential garden maintenance, ensuring that the space remains vibrant and welcoming for all. Looking towards the future, the long-term vision includes enhancing the garden through a comprehensive master plan. This involves expanding educational workshops, building stronger partnerships, and creating sustainable practices that will allow the garden to thrive for generations to come. For more information, visit shinzenjapanesegarden.org. As a group, we had 14 short-term goals that can be divided into 5 subcategories: audience and channel research, content planning, content production, engagement strategy, and presentation and conclusion. To ensure accountability and efficiency, the group agreed to divide the task by section, allowing each member to take ownership of specific components such as analytics review, content creation, engagement strategies, and influencer outreach. Progress will be assessed by completion of deliverables, for example, finalized content calendar, drafted captions, created templates, and team collaboration during scheduled check-ins. Success will also be measured by the quality and creativity of proposed content, alignment with Shinzen's mission, and readiness for implementation.
These are the main groups connected to the Fresno Japanese Garden. The recipients include families, students, and cultural visitors. Donors come from the community and local organizations, and volunteers include students and garden enthusiasts. The garden reaches these people through social media, community events, and social partnerships.
Income and expenses, Section D. We focused on the income sources and main expenses of Shinzen Japanese Garden. Since exact financial numbers are not publicly available, we looked at the types of revenue the garden depends on. Their main income comes from admission fees, memberships, donations, sponsorships, and seasonal events like the cultural festives. These activities bring visitors to the garden and help support their operations. On the expense side, the largest costs are maintenance, landscaping, irrigation, event preparation, and general operations. Maintaining a garden requires ongoing work to preserve the plants, water features, and walkways, which makes maintenance one of their most significant expenses. Even without exact figures, it is clear that Shinzen heavily relies on the community support and steady attendance to keep their garden beautiful and functional and open to the public.
The garden benefits from increased cultural tourism and social media interest, but faces challenges like high maintenance costs and climate impacts. Its strengths include its unique cultural setting, while limited marketing is a weakness. There are opportunities to grow through digital outreach, but drought and competition remain key threats.
Section F, Article Substitution. We substituted the organizational structure with 2 recent articles since there was no detailed information about Shinzen internal staffing. The first article, written by Joshua T. in 2014, highlights Shinzen as an important cultural landmark in Fresno. It explains the garden's unique features, its peaceful environment, and its role in bringing the community together. This helps us understand how Shinzen functions as a cultural space even without organizational details. The second article was published in 2025 by Zara Irishan. Focuses on Capwa Gardens, a similar cultural garden in San Francisco. It served as a community hub with events and local artists, but it is closing due to redevelopment. This article shows the challenges cultural nonprofits can face even when they have a strong community engagement. Together, these articles give context about how cultural gardens operate and the factors that affect their sustainability. One of my service learning work was focusing on creating engagement materials that Shinzen can use to better connect with their audience. One of the tasks was developing interactive polls in Canva. These polls were designed to help Shinzen understand what visitors enjoy the most, such as their favorite area in the garden, what type of content they would like to see, what event interests them, what is the best time of year they would like to go. I also created a doc giving more examples and templates to what the gardens can use in the future reference. Along with the polls, I contributed ideas for improving audience interaction through questions and engagement prompts, such as Q&A. The goal was to give Shinzen simple tools that increase participation and make their social media feel more active and welcoming. The evidence of this work includes screenshots of the polls and an example of a poll that I used in Canva. Another service learning work I had made was the response and engagement guide for social media. The role was to outline how the garden could respond to the comments, messages, and visitor questions in a consistent, friendly, and professional way. I created examples of appropriate responses, suggested the tone, what they should use, and included ideas for encouragement for more interactions, such as asking follow-up questions or using short call-to-action phrases. I helped organize different types of replies for situations like event questions, compliments, or visitor feedback. The purpose was to guide Shinzen to make their communication clear and more engaging, especially since good interaction can help build stronger relationships with the community. Evidence of the work includes screenshots of the guided notes, example replies, and engagement drafts I included into a doc. Another one of my service learning work, I helped create the promotional video for Shinzen Garden. My main role was shaping the final presentation of the video by directing the clips, organizing the clips, adjusting the pacing, making sure the finished product looked clean and engaging. I also reached out to local influencers for this collaboration video, as well as for shoutouts, as well as to explore possible future collaborations that could increase Shinzen's visibility. Along that, I used iMovie to edit the footage, enhance the visuals, and bring together everything in a polished final version. A key part of my contribution was assembling the final presentation of the video that our team used for the project. Some of this evidence included the video stills and screenshots from the editing process in the report.